Let's talk about Optimizely customized commerce, and this is a review of the tool. So when you think about Optimizely customized commerce, what kind of capabilities should you be actually expecting? Well, first thing first, the thing is that when you think about Optimizely customized commerce, I want you to think about a tool that allows you to improve your website's performance, mostly through A/B testing and personalization. So that's very important. Okay, and the company was actually founded in 2010 and was acquired by Episerver in 2020, like around COVID. And so the merging of the companies was actually a turning point for both, because what happens here is that you have the ability to get things done a lot faster. And so within Optimizely, you have the ability to actually have things done a lot faster, but not only from a customer point of view, but also from the back end of things. For example, you're able to actually roll out products real fast. You're able to address multiple geographies, multiple customer trains. You're able to also solidify your checkout experience. Okay, and by solidifying your checkout experience within Optimizely customized commerce, you have the ability to add things like upsales, like upselling and also cross selling. That's kind of cool. You also have the ability to actually have a sales tax, so you are in compliance no matter the jurisdiction you're in. So that's kind of cool. When you think about Optimizely customized commerce, we love that. So you are able to get things done a lot faster. Now, one thing I want to say here is that it's Optimizely for small business, for large enterprise, for anything in between. Well, Optimizely, based on our investigation, is actually suitable for all kinds of e-commerce activities. Whether you have a small business, whether you have a large enterprise, whether you have a mid-sized business, and it doesn't matter if you are doing B2B or B2C or even D2C for that matter. So business to business, business to consumer, or even something in between. It really is really good. What we love about Optimizely is the flexibility that this solution, especially after the merger, brings to the market. So you are getting the expertise of Episerver, and you are getting also the expertise from Optimizely to have a very powerful e-commerce position on the market. So that's kind of cool. Let's talk about the functionalities here. When you think about Optimizely customized commerce, what kind of features can you actually contemplate this year? Well, you have a lot of functionalities, but I want to focus on two. You have A/B testing, and you have also website personalization. So when we talk about A/B testing, basically you have a lot of tools here, okay? And you have usability testing. That's kind of cool. And so, as you probably know, A/B testing is a method of comparing two versions of the same variable to each other. And the point of A/B testing is to actually find out which version is actually more successful to reach your conversion goal, right? Because the whole idea is to increase your CRO number, your conversion rate optimization. And Optimizely has already predefined some conversion goals for you to use while performing a test, for instance, okay? But if you want to set customized conversion goals, you need to contact Optimizely developers to they will actually set them for you. And what we love also within Optimizely is that you are able to improve your websites and apps. And so this is kind of cool. And one thing I want to say here is that if you're not a technician, if you have no idea of coding, if you have no idea of programming, and you're interested in having Optimizely customized commerce on your website, this could be a great opportunity. I mean, this is a great tool. You just need to contact sales and actually have a conversation with them so that they can explain things to you further. So that's for A/B testing. What about website personalization? So website optimization tools allow you to optimize your website according to customer behavior, right? And such a feature is actually available in Optimizely customized commerce. And one thing I want to say here is that you are able to get things done a lot faster. And so the personalization system identifies you as a customer looking for, let's say, a specific product, and will modify your behavior, your itinerary, your purchasing itinerary based on the feedback that you have. So that's kind of cool. And this will result, if you will, in customer satisfaction, and most importantly, in increased sales, right? So that's a good thing that Optimizely does, and they do it across the board in a very in a very streamlined manner. So that's kind of cool. I want to talk to you about SEO. So when you think about Optimizely customized commerce, what kind of SEO functionalities should you be looking for? Well, one thing for sure, we love Optimizely comprehensive SEO toolkit, and you have a lot of features that help you dominate the search engine rankings. So for instance, you have a keyword research and analysis, you have on-page optimization, you have link building and management, you have competitor analysis, you have rank tracking, you have site audits and reporting, and you also have integrations. Let me break it down for you. So basically, for keyword research and analysis, you are able to identify the most relevant and high traffic keywords for your business and track their performance over time. In terms of on-page optimization, you can optimize your websites or your e-commerce stores, content, structure, and technical elements to improve search engine visibility as well as user experience. When we talk about link building and management, what happens here is that through Optimizely customized commerce, you are able to build high quality backlinks from authoritative sources and monitor your link profile for potential issues. For competitor analysis, you can get insights into your competitors' SEO strategies and identify opportunities to actually outrank them. So that's kind of cool. You are also able through Optimizely customized commerce, you're able to monitor your website search engine rankings, your SERPs for your target keywords, and track your progress over time. You have a site audits and reporting. You can conduct comprehensive site audits to identify and fix technical SEO issues and generate detailed reports to track your performance over time. And you can also integrate with popular marketing tools and platforms such as Google Analytics, Google Search Console, and more. So good thing is that you have within Optimizely, you have a comprehensive SEO suite. You do have also a cutting edge technology, customizability and scalability. You have industry specific solutions, and you also have expert support and resources. So that's kind of cool from a scalability point of view. Fantastic. So what is our evaluation here? When you think about Optimizely, what kind of pros should you actually contemplate? What kind of cons should you think about? Well, first of all, the pros. Optimizely is a well-known name in the market, especially after the merger. Remember, I told you a little earlier that the company has come to existence has come into existence in 2010. So it's been more than nearly 2 decades now that this company is actually in existence. And it has a wonderful A/B testing feature, so you are able to see exactly what happens. You can actually you can engage in multiple iterations and see what works and what doesn't work. So that's kind of cool. And basically, you can personalize the user experience for your customers. So from a UX and UI point of view, Optimizely does a great job. Okay, it also helps you boost revenue. It helps you actually boost the client engagement. It helps you mold the client engagement itinerary. It also helps you increase your CRO, your conversion rate optimization. It helps you also actually dominate the SERPs, the search engine result pages. So those were a non-exhaustive list of the pros that come with Optimizely. What about the cons? So the platform is not really clear cut about its prices. I will speak about pricing later on. And Optimizely, in our view, is too expensive for most businesses, especially with businesses with very simplistic or simple needs, if you will. It has limited features for CRO. So we would love Optimizely to do a better job when it comes to CRO, conversion rate optimization. It requires experts to run the tool. So you might have a steep learning curve, at least at the beginning. So you might want to think about that. And you might actually need an academic team to analyze the generated data to get valuable results. This is where Optimizely can do a good job in terms of helping you with clear and granular data from the analytics. You have limited integrations with other services, including Shopify and Salesforce. You have no chat support for customers, and also no phone call support except for the enterprise plan. Let's talk about pricing here. You can see that Customizely actually they want you to really contact sales. Okay, so basically, whether you're interested in the CMP, the content marketing platform, or the CMS, content management system, basically you have to contact sales. Okay, it really depends on what you want. It depends on the kind of experience you want. And Optimizely customized commerce is really there in terms of helping you. And you can actually choose the CMP or the CMS. Doesn't matter. It's all about what you want in the end. Okay. And so it's really impossible. And we've tried, by the way, we contacted the company, but they wanted like a deeper conversation, but we're not willing to go deep because we're not interested in actually buying the service. But one thing for sure, based on our investigations from our own business clients, but also online, we've seen that the platform will charge you at least $50,000 annually for its basic plan. It can go as high as $300,000 a year based on your desired features. Okay, but there is no monthly plan available, so you have to accept annual subscription. So they charge you once a year. So basically, Optimizely is focused on companies that can pay hefty prices. So if you want to add anything to your plan, you should pay for it upfront, right? In fact, the high price of the platform is actually mentioned in most Optimizely reviews that we were actually able to see online. Okay, so if you are planning to purchase Optimizely, ensure that it is suited to your brain, because you are going to pay a lot upfront. Especially when you think about a scalability point of view, you want to make sure that you have the right capabilities, you have the right features, you have the right you have the right modules to actually go for the software. And whether you're thinking about customized commerce, you got to ask yourself first: are you going for the content management platform, or are you going for the content management system? Right, totally different, because the CMP, the platform, allows you to plan campaigns, create content, and seamlessly collaborate across teams. But the CMS, the content management system, actually helps you power dynamic websites and compose exceptionally digital experiences. So if you're thinking about Optimizely customized commerce, it is part of the CMS module, if you will. So here's our opinion: is Optimizely worth it this year? This is actually a good question. Optimizely, is it worth it? Definitely yes. Is it safe? Definitely yes. Is it legit? Definitely yes. I mean, when you think about the reputation and the experience backing such a strong brand, of course, Optimizely is really safe, secure, and but the big question is around your operational needs, but also your budget, right? Because Optimizely, as you saw a little earlier, pricing wise is on the high end of things, right? So Optimizely, we think, is more suited for companies that are already advanced and want to improve themselves more. So if your company is not as big as Dolby or eBay or Amazon or Keyence or IBM, you must consider a few things before going for Optimizely. So you should look into what your needs are. Do you need a platform to perform A/B testing on your website? If that's the case for you, you want to first consider how big your testing project is, right? It's all about size. Also, because the thing is that Optimizely's a simple size calculator is only good when you have an advanced testing program. But if you are not going for a bulk action during the year, we do not recommend this service. Why? Because it's going to be too costly. Think about it. And the plan's limitations will actually restrict the results of your test unless you go for the enterprise plan. Now, it means that you are willing to pay at least $90,000 to $300,000 upfront. On top of that, you must dedicate a lot of time and effort to designing the testing features. So unless you have a team of IT engineers and developers, you cannot get the most out of this service when you really think about it, right? And so this service is more like another platform for collecting data instead of analyzing them. So imagine you ran an A/B test and controlled the data with Optimizely's simple size calculator. Now what? You need to hire a business analyst to put the data to use. Otherwise, it's like you have the ingredients but don't know how to actually cook. So you got to ask yourself, what is your budget? What is really your budget? What do you have the financial inflow, the financial the cash inflows to justify this investment? So let me give you a few answers before we close to this conversation. So when you think about Optimizely customized commerce, you have to really understand that Optimizely and Episerver are actually the same, right? Because they actually merged during COVID, like in 2020. So basically, the combined company will be called Optimizely. It has been called since the merger. So the name Episerver just disappeared. Okay, so when you think about Optimizely, think about a service that's really great for running colossal A/B tests on apps and websites. However, website personalization and content management are the other capabilities of this service. But you gotta really, I want you to really think about size. Size, that's an important element, okay? And so you have to really think about what's really happening. You want to think about your ability to scale also, because they charge you once a year. They do not have a monthly subscription plan. They have an annual subscription plan. So 50 grand all the way to $300,000. If you're willing to pay for it, that's fine. And so one thing I want to say before closing to this conversation is that you have better tools out there. I mean, cheaper tools out there. If you're not really into running colossal A/B tests, if you're not into running gigantic data programs, then you do not need Optimizely customized commerce. I mean, not that I'm dragging down. I'm dragging down the tool. The tool is really fantastic, but the tool is for a specific set of businesses. The tool is for a specific set of data reports, of analytics and reporting. Okay, and one thing for sure, please, you want to avail yourself of the free trial, because this service has a free trial. So Optimizely has a free trial. So make sure you test everything before purchasing. So you can actually sign up for a free trial. When you contact sales, they'll send you a link, and you just need to click on the link, and you are set. But yeah, you want to really go through a free trial. Make sure that you're comfortable with how the software functions, how the software operates, before actually committing such a large amount of money, like $300,000 maximum. That's a lot of cash. But hey, listen, if you have the right infrastructure, the right architecture, you should be good to go. So here's our judgment to this conversation. I spoke to you about Optimizely customized commerce. I give you the summary, the functionalities, the SEO, the evaluation, the asking price, and our opinion. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.